The northern coast of the Dominican Republic, which includes the Puerto Plata, Sosua, and Cabarete corridor, has long been seen as a beautiful but not very developed destination. Surfers, European expats, scattered villa developments, and small condominium complexes. That's what we used to see here. But now the region is entering a phase of structural change. Transportation accessibility is improving, and cruise tourism has already become a real demand generator. The government is investing in the revitalization of key areas, while major investors and global brands are entering the region with large-scale investments. Of course, a significant and influential role was initially played here by the cruise port's Amber Cove, which is currently owned by the Carnival Cruise Group, and Taino Bay, which is owned by ITM Group, with a total combined capacity of up to 14,000 passengers per day. In 2025, they welcomed a total of more than 2.5 million cruise tourists. First, cruise traffic came to the Puerto Plata area, and a few years later, it began attracting a steady stream of tourists who came to the region for a full vacation. Many of them choose to stay in Sosua, which is conveniently located only 30 minutes away from a major international airport, or in Cabarete, another nearby resort town. As soon as a region becomes popular, major airlines also begin to adapt their schedules accordingly. The completely renovated Gregorio Luperón Airport started in 2026 with 78 active international routes. Today, Puerto Plata has direct flights from 16 cities in the US and Canada, as well as a large number of flights from Europe. The sharp increase in tourist flow in recent years has led to a rapid growth of small and medium-sized businesses in the region. The number of restaurants, shops, large supermarkets, tourist services, car dealerships, and much more has increased. Businesses are opening here almost every day. The government is also keeping up, investing huge sums in infrastructure development. I always say, when making a decision about investing in a region, pay attention to which major players have already entered or are planning to enter in the near future. So, which major investors have entered here recently? Carnival Corporation, ITM Group, the Argentine Pension Fund, Bank Reserves, Melia Hotel International, Planet Hollywood, Blue Diamond Hotel Resort, and finally, the largest investor in the Dominican Republic, the Punta Cana Group. This is the company that was at the origins of creating the tourism cluster in Punta Cana, operates with tens of billions of dollars, and has vast experience in building tourism clusters from scratch. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. A significant number of smaller investment companies are already here as well, and the total amount of their investments is already astronomical, and this is a very clear and strong signal for buyers. The region will develop rapidly, and you need to get involved as soon as possible. For a favorable investment climate, it's important not only to have new construction, but also effective management of the territories, order on the beaches, safety, business regulations, and landscaping. According to official reports about the regional beach program in Sosua, we are now talking about significant government investments in infrastructure of an estimated total of $600 million. Roads, sanitation facilities, parking lots, lighting, landscaping, adjacent streets, and so on. And this is a typical pre-development signal. Before an area becomes truly upscale, the authorities and businesses put the basic infrastructure in order. Another important factor for the real estate market in the north of the Dominican Republic is the immigration policy of the Dominican authorities. The border with Haiti is relatively close by. It has always been a persistent challenge for this region. But today, with the United States helping the Dominicans and actively building a wall on the border, and promising that soon the border will become one of the safest in the world, and with the Dominican authorities nearly doubling the staff of the immigration police. According to Rife Web Monitoring, in 2025, the number of deportations exceeded 270,000 people. The problem of Haitians in the north of the Dominican Republic is being successfully resolved. As a result, for investors, the prospects for the north of the Dominican Republic for the years 2026 to 30 look very attractive. If we sum up the factors, cruises already provide a steady flow and advertise the destination to millions of people every year. The air network is rapidly expanding, bringing in more tourists, and all of them need rental housing. Major brands are entering the region, thereby forming the upper price segment and setting quality standards. Sosua is currently experiencing a significant period of public space reorganization, and the location has an incredibly high probability of attracting much wealthier tourists and prospective high-end real estate buyers in the very near future. The most likely scenario is that the north is gradually transforming from a modest expat coastline into a full-fledged tourist region with significant investment support from both mega investors and the government. Today, demand is already being driven not only by surfers and winter residents, but also by families choosing the region for permanent living and buyers seeking a second home for winter stays. I have been observing the Sosua and Cabarete market for more than 5 years now, and I believe that today it is a very promising place that deserves attention. We are currently negotiating with several major developers in this region, and in the near future, we will add offers for villas and apartments in Sosua and Cabarete to our portfolio of properties for sale. See you again on the channel.